It is now my privilege to introduce the president of Baldwin-Wallace University, Dr. Bob Helmer. Bob?
Thank you, Bill. It's my honor to introduce Baldwin-Wallace University trustee John Kropf. But before I do, I want to let you know that when it was announced that John would be the recipient this year of the Earl F. Morris Trustee of the Year Award, something special happened. An anonymous donor stepped forward to make a $5,000 gift to OFIC in John's name for a BW student scholarship. And OFIC worked quickly behind the scenes to identify BW student Andy Blau, who is a junior studying in our national security program. The thing about Andy is he's from Worcester, Ohio, which is the next town over from John and Judy's hometown of Orrville. And actually, Andy and his parents are with us here this evening. So Andy, if you would come forward.
Good evening, everybody. So, as he said, a week ago, I really didn't know what the OFIC was, and now I'm speaking in front of all you wonderful people, so didn't have much time to put this together, so bear with me. But I can't put into words how grateful I am to be with you all tonight. Grateful for not only the support I'm receiving with this award, but grateful that I get to meet all you wonderful people. People that understand the value of education and its lasting effects. I'm currently a junior at Baldwin-Wallace University studying national security and criminal justice. I play on the baseball team, and I'm an RA as well. I am truly living my dream because of the sacrifices all of my parents make and the sacrifices that you guys do too. It's not easy to put 3 kids through college that are only 4 years apart. This award has been such a blessing to all of us and so uplifting to our spirits. The work you all do in the OFIC has really done unto me a service that no matter how many times I say I'm grateful, appreciative, or any synonym of the word, it really cannot be repaid. So, to all the other donors, the anonymous donor, to all those working in the OFIC, keep investing in the future, because there are so many students like me who with the support of scholarships can impact so many people. Because moments like this, like tonight, give young adults the means and the motivation to change the world. Thank you.
Well, all right. You can read in your programs the professional accomplishments of Mr. John Kropf, who is a trustee at Baldwin-Wallace University. What I'd like to do is take just a moment and share with you, as Paul Harvey would say, a bit of the rest of the story. People who know John know that early in life, he might have wanted to be a professional basketball player. John, why don't you stand up for a minute? So that wouldn't work, right? He was remarkably self-aware at an early age that perhaps the height might be an issue. I don't even try it myself. So his next choice for a life dream was to be a fruit farmer and to sell fruit. Remember, he's in Orrville, and there was this then small company called Smuckers, and perhaps he could sell his fruit to Smuckers. As an aside, what I would have you know is if you are close to John today at Christmas time, he will give you a large bag of dried apple slices. So this part of his life dream is still alive, and the apple slices are delicious. So, basketball and fruit farming, can't make a career of that. The career is in the program. What I want you to know is that tonight we are honoring a man of high integrity, a man deeply dedicated to equality for all people, a man of faith and a man of action. It is my profound honor to welcome John Kropf to the podium to receive the Earl F. Morris Trustee of the Year Award. John.
I had an hour's worth of remarks, but I'm hungry, so I'm going to cut it back a little bit. It's truly an honor to join Lucille and Carol and Kathy on this program. I don't know how this old guy got up here, but I'm here. There was a quote on the wall in the gymnasium at Baldwin Wallace that states, "It is easy to be ordinary, but it takes courage to excel, and we must excel." It is easy to be ordinary, but it takes courage to excel, and we must excel. This sentence from a long ago football coach at BW, Eddie Finnegan, could easily be the rallying cry for Ohio's independent colleges today. Since 1824, Ohio's independent colleges have produced an amazing array of distinguished alumni, including presidents, astronauts, renowned authors, actors, Nobel Prize-winning physicists, business leaders, Olympic athletes, and successful professionals in all walks of life. Even Ohio State has to find their football coaches from our schools, with Woody from Denison and Tressel from BW. It took courage for many of these schools to be founded in the early years of our great state. These schools embarked on creating excellence in teaching, learning, and producing those distinguished alumni that I just mentioned. Together, our institutions have changed the lives of countless men and women, including those of my own family. In addition to my time at BW, my father attended Bluffton and Ashland, my sister and her husband Heidelberg, my niece Wittenberg, my son Kenyon in BW, my wife, my daughter, and my nephew attended liberal arts colleges outside of Ohio. And my 2-year-old granddaughter sitting over here doesn't know it yet, but she's going to go to a liberal arts school. Our lives are markedly better due to our experiences and educations at these independent institutions. I am grateful for the impact these colleges, our colleges, have had on our lives. When I was asked to join the board at BW in 1981 by then President A.B. Bonds, I was challenged to not only uphold the fiduciary responsibility of the institution, but to also approve major policies and ultimately preserve and defend the mission. You don't have to look too far today to see that the mission of our institutions are under attack. Whether it's concern about the word liberal or the idea that the arts do not provide viable economic value, it is vitally important for us to strengthen how we articulate the true value of the education we are offering. Our schools are offering the necessary education for the 21st century. The skills we impart are not political, and they are not valueless. A college education is not just about preparation for a profession. It is also about exposing students to the modes of learning, the big issues of our day that need debating and defending, and most importantly, the power of community engagement. Critical thinking, collaboration, synthesis, communications, these are the foundation stones of an education that allows one to adapt, to innovate, to discern, and create. There's also a spiritual component to a liberal arts education and is not necessarily found in the religion department. There's a culture established by faculty and staff at a school like BW that helps students identify who they are by being honest with themselves, develop a sense of mission in their lives, and find where they belong. A strong liberal arts education taught me to think critically and to engage with organizations, groups, and individuals to facilitate change and transformation. My work as a trustee has led me to support greater inclusion for students, the importance of access and affordability for marginalized populations, and to ensure all students, regardless of race, sexual orientation, or gender, are welcomed and valued as students. I have relished this role through 5 presidents and 37 years. It has been my goal to put the interests of the students first and to be their champion in the boardroom. The needs of our colleges and universities have changed since 1981, but my commitment to serve students has not. The future of higher education in our country, and especially in Ohio, faces daunting challenges over the next few decades. Declining demographics and a shrinking middle class will put unprecedented pressure on our institution's ability to maintain enrollment and keep centered on our mission. As trustees, we are asked to ensure the preservation and viability of our colleges and universities. While the future may be trying, it will take courage to excel, and we must excel. I am confident in our institution's ability to produce distinguished alumni and trustees who will ensure our institutions not only survive, but thrive during turbulent times. Again, let me thank you for this award. I am honored and humbled. Earl Morris, for whom this award was named, was an attorney from my father's generation. It was people like Earl and my father who reinforced what I had learned in college about giving back to the institutions that change lives. We must never lose sight of our purpose in life, and I am grateful for all here tonight who are also affecting transformation. And by the way, if nobody told you they love you today, I do. Thank you.